Hi, and welcome to The American Dream. I'm your host, Krista Myers, and today we're in the heart of Dupont Circle at one of the most intriguing places in all of Washington, D.C., the O Museum. Known for its secret doors, ever-evolving rooms, and incredible collections, this spot is a true adventure for art lovers and explorers alike. Come with me as we step behind the hidden doors and see what wonders await us. Let's go. Dupont Circle is one of the most iconic neighborhoods in all of Washington, D.C. It's full of history, charm, and these beautifully preserved row homes. And right here in the middle of it sits something truly unique, the O Museum. Now, what most people don't realize is that the museum is actually made up of 5 consecutive row homes that have been expanded and transformed throughout the years. It's truly a world of its own. Today, we're getting an insider look at someone who didn't just visit, but grew up in the museum. Z, son of the founder, H.H. Leonard's, has spent his life surrounded by art, music, and some of the most fascinating people in the world. Z, what was it like growing up in one of the most unique museums in all the world?
In hindsight, it was unbelievable, but at the time, I was just a kid. It was all I knew. It was just home. But here's the funny thing, even though it was my home, it still felt like this giant maze filled with secret doors and passageways, each of which led somewhere new and exciting. And there were legendary people everywhere. I remember one time having breakfast in the kitchen when I was 5 or 6 years old with these 3 people, and I thought, who are these people? And it turned out later that they were the band members of Earth, Wind & Fire.
That's awesome. I love them.
Well, that's the magic of this place. You never know if you're going to find a hidden door, something that reminds you of your childhood, or even run into a legend just around the corner. It really was a mix of adventure and curiosity. It shaped me before I even realized it.
Z, what is one of the most memorable rooms here at the museum for you?
For me, it's easily this room. It's the Rosa Parks room. And the reason it's so memorable is Rosa Parks actually lived here for much of her life. When I was 12 or 13, Outkast came out with the song Rosa Parks, and like any person at the time, I was a pretty big fan of Outkast and the song Rosa Parks. One day, I was actually having dinner with Mrs. Parks, with my mom and a couple of other people, and I asked her, hey, have you ever heard that song Rosa Parks by Outkast? And she said, no, I haven't. Could you get a tape for me? So about a week later, I came to this room with the tape, and I handed it to her. It wasn't until about a year later that I read in the New York Times that Mrs. Parks was suing Outkast for using her name and likeness, and I thought, oh my God, did I do this? And I was freaking out.
Did she win?
They actually settled out of court, and she got a settlement out of it.
For decades, the O Museum has been a place of imagination, discovery, and community. Today, we're interviewing Executive Director Tracy Halliday, who brings the museum's seasonal experiences and fundraisers to life. For those who are discovering the O Museum for the first time, how would you describe its mission and what makes it so special?
O Museum was created 45 years ago by our founder, H.H. Leonard's. And she wanted to create a place where people can get out of their ordinary way of thinking and be inspired. So we're all about creativity, we're all about curiosity, and we're all about making personal connections.
So Tracy, how would you describe what keeps the museum's creativity and constant renovation going?
So that's a great question. So we are all about the creative process. We here at the museum believe everybody is creative and everybody is a creative thinker. So when you hear the word creativity, you think artists, you think songwriter, you think performers, and they totally are creative thinkers, but we also believe that everybody is a creative thinker. Scientists, mathematicians, athletes, we're all creative thinkers. Our outputs are just different. So we want to bring out that creative thinking in people, and so we are meant to inspire that thinking and for you to realize and believe how creative each one of us is.
So Tracy, what is your favorite exhibit?
So my favorite exhibit is our newest exhibit, which is the Secret Portal exhibit. And it is hiding all around you. So all around the mansion, you can find, through using your phone, these secret little art exhibits all around you that you can interact with and you can take your picture with and your video with. It's really very cool and very different, and it's all through augmented reality.
Oh, I love it. So cool. Here at the O Museum, the journey doesn't stop inside. After a day of discovering incredible art, untold stories, stepping outside into this winter wonderland is the perfect finale. I'm Krista Myers, and this has been Behind the Hidden Doors at American Dream. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you on our next adventure.